that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the
Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. And now, a look at the upcoming schedule for the 76ers. On Friday, they'll be taking on Jaylen Brown and the Boston Celtics. And then on Sunday, they'll tip off a road trip in Brooklyn where they'll take on the Nets.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Look at the 76ers starting group. The forward spots will be McCain and George. Quentin Grimes out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Wizards, up front, Middleton plays small forward and Coulibaly plays power. In the backcourt, it's Carrington and McCollum. And it's Sarr in at the center position. With less than a handful of games completed, Richard, we're starting to see teams emerge.
You usually need about 10 games or so to figure out who's going to compete in their divisions. Numbers tend to regulate themselves over a couple of months.
The 76ers shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Now here's Middleton. And it's McCollum in the corner. Pass to Coulibaly. Just 5 to shoot. No good with the triple. And here's George for 3. Connects from three-point range.
Oh, you cannot let PG get shots from the corner. He is deadly from there.
Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against Orlando. And the basket by McCollum. Quick start here for the 76ers in this one. 4-point game. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Brian Keefe had a few moments to share with me. I asked, what do you do about Tyrese Maxey, a guy who can spark plays out of thin air? Coach let me in on their strategy, saying, I'm trying to keep someone in front of him all night. I don't want Maxey seeing the shots he wants or the passing lanes he's looking for. It's a tough assignment, but Coach says he's got the right guys for the job. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. From deep, Maxey, and Sarr pulls it down.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Here's Maxey. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Orlando.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assist.
Three-pointer. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
McCollum outside. Middleton the pass to McCollum. Back to Middleton. It's stolen by McCain. Pass to Grimes. And here's Maxey. Maxey sets a screen for McCain. High post, Embiid. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Wizards trail by 8. So Jared McCain, Richard, showed some serious promise in his rookie season until he was injured.
Yeah, it was cut short due to injury, but in those 23 games played, he averaged 15 points a game on a good shooting percentage. He's got a bright future.
Sarr gets the bucket.
Already expanding his game. Sarr trying to get better at attacking quickly off the pass.
Embiid against Sarr. Now here's Embiid. Not a lot of room. Lays it up and banks it in. Embiid's got 7.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Outside, Maxey. Stolen by McCollum. Paul George with the steal. Pass to Embiid. This one for 3. Good on the three-point shot. 10 points for him.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Wizards trail by 10. Here's Sarr. Koulibaly with a screen on McCain. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Successful trip there. Middleton running that pick and roll. He can also work as the screener when need be.
The 76ers have gone 7 of 8 from the field to start the game. Very hot shooting. They set the screen. Pass to Embiid. It's rebounded by Koulibaly.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
McCollum finds Carrington. Middleton on the wing. Fade away. That misses off the backboard.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And for over a decade in the NBA great, Paul George was as scary a wing as you'd find.
Man, a two-way terror with elite size and athleticism. The Sixers paid him hoping for more of the same, but can he hold off Father Time?
Well, there's one thing you could say about George. By and large, he plays with an even temperament. Never gets too high, never gets too low.
Good on the second free throw. And this is the second full season for Brian Keefe as head coach of the Wizards.
Even in a rebuild, setting culture matters. Keefe's approach, accountability, teaching, and no shortcuts.
Here's Koulibaly. 23 points his last outing. Here's McCollum. Bank shot, no good. The 76ers leading by 9 to the middle. Here's Maxey. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Middleton. Back to Koulibaly. 5 to shoot. The 3 from McCollum. Bangs home the trifecta. McCollum's got 5.
Yeah, McCollum is a real danger at the arc. He's an efficient long-range bomber.
Pass to Grimes. Now McCain. George looking around from outside the arc. McCain's shot is off. For Washington, they won their last contest, that game against Charlotte. George with the steal. Here's Grimes. Here's Embiid. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the 76ers?
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Carrington with the ball. He's covered by Maxey. Carrington, that's good.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
The 76ers leading by 9. Embiid sets the pick for McCain. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Alex Sarr.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The 76ers have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. And he knocks down the first one. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
Edgecombe, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Kyle Lowry comes in for Maxey. Here's Sarr. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
And we'd be remiss not to mention his incredible rebounding, just a force on the backboards.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
McCain against Middleton. Back to McCain. Pass to Edgecombe. Just 4 to shoot. Goes up to the stripe. Lowry can't get it to go. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Washington Wizards. They trail by 11. Carrington with the ball. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Charlotte. No good on the 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Lowry passes to George. Great open look there. George has got his second basket of the night.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Washington making some changes. George comes in for Coulibaly. And it's Johnson in for Carlton Carrington. And Philadelphia making a change here. George with the screen on Oubre. To the paint, Oubre with the steal. And here's the fast break. Pass to Bona. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. For 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Philadelphia leading by 13. Pass to Bona. Here's Edgecombe. They set the pick. Over George. Edgecombe, no good. Washington's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Outside, George. Now Middleton. Shoots over Oubre. Middleton can't get it to go. Back to Lowry. Pass to Oubre. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Washington. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And talk about a battle that just kept going on. It really is a good feeling bringing home a double overtime win.
Maxey's checked in for Kyle Lowry. And there's a minute 45 left here in the first quarter. Sarr gets the bucket. Sarr's got 7 points in the game.
That board looked easy for Sarr, at 7-1. You expect second chance opportunities like that.
The 76ers leading by 11. Pass to Drummond. Here's Bona. Maxey looking it over. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Now here's Johnson. Hasn't made one yet. Inside. The turnaround Jay. And he trims the lead to single digits.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Johnson against Maxey. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the first. They get it again. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Cullen passes to George. McCall will be against VJ Edgecombe. That's foul number 2 for him.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much coach trusts him to not get that third.
Here's Champagnie. Johnson outside. It's George on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Near the three-point line, it's Kispert. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Andre Drummond picks one up. Washington shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That's good from Kispert. Kispert hits both of them.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Drummond with a screen on Johnson. Maxey, that's a two-pointer. And the jumper is good. Maxey's got 10 points.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the Philadelphia 76ers. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And we'll be right back after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
Here's Kispert. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Charlotte. And so, in the game for the 76ers, in the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Bona in at the 4.
That's the kind of toughness Bagley needs to show on every possession. Shake off the contact and finish through it.
Philadelphia leading by 6. Here's Bona. No scoring in this one. Outside, Maxey. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Continuing to work, no give from Maxey, even amongst the bigs.
Washington has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Back to Bagley. Bagley sets a screen for Johnson. Over Maxey. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Drummond's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, Tyrese Maxey.
And you can see how valuable he is to the team with the amount of offense that he generates. Rarely is there a bucket where he didn't have a hand in creating it.
And the 76ers making a change here. Edwards is checked in. Johnson against Maxey. Johnson, the pass to George. Back to Johnson. Pass to Champagnie. Three-pointer. Drops in the tray. Champagnie's got his first 3 points of the game.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Oubre, a screen on Johnson. Johnson against Maxey. And they double up Maxey. Out to the right wing. Edgecombe tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And here is Kispert. Outside, George. Johnson with a screen on Edwards. Back to Johnson. Edgecombe with the steal. For the finish. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
Running the floor, Edgecombe made sure he wasn't getting caught on the break.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Greg, we know something every scout liked about B.J. Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many felt he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go.
And that one's good, Maxey.
Well, Maxey's offensive output can be overwhelming. He's so fast and has so many ways to attack you.
Johnson surveying the floor. In the corner, George with it. Pass to Kispert. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Champagnie. And the three off target.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Now, here's Oubre. Down low, here's Drummond. Excellent D there from George. Wizards trail by 10. Johnson outside. Kispert on the wing. Lets it go with the three. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Edgecombe, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Washington. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Philadelphia this year.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Some changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Andre Drummond, and Paul George is subbed in for Edwards. And so here is Philadelphia. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
I'd like to see that. PG getting after it.
Wizards trail by 10. Now Carrington. Middleton on the wing. Takes the three. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's in there. Maxey's got 17 now.
When Maxey is feeling himself, he can really fill up that stat sheet.
Washington's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. To the inside. Here's Carrington. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The Wizards have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Find the lanes.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Quentin Grimes is checked in for Philadelphia. Free throw good, Carrington. And this Wizards team, Greg, giving its young players every opportunity to develop.
Yeah, these young guys were the NBA equivalent of drinking from a fire hose. But after years of just treading water and mediocrity, I think the fans appreciate the clear sense of direction from this group.
Jared McCain's checked in for Philadelphia. Wizards trail by 9. Carrington with the ball. 5 points in the game. In the corner, Middleton with it. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. McCain gets a wide open look. Drills the three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal. And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Philadelphia leading by 10. Here's Grimes. Scoreless thus far. Outside, Maxey. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
George sets a screen for Middleton. Over Grimes. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Now, here's Maxey. Defended by Carrington. It's McCain on the wing. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for George. The 76ers also with a sub. Lowry's checked in. Wizards trail by 13. McCollum outside. In the corner, it's Coulibaly. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Coulibaly's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, with his ability to both score and facilitate, McCollum really fits the combo guard label.
Pass to George. From past the arc. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Middleton. Still scoreless.
And we talk about Middleton's accurate shooting often, but they are reminding us of his dunking ability as well.
George with the ball. He's defended by Coulibaly. Pass to McCain. Embiid the screen. Launches it. Rebounded by the Wizards.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, Joel Embiid over the years has had some tough luck with injuries. He said, I've broken my face twice. I came back early with the risk of losing my vision, broken fingers. I still came back. I wish I was as lucky as others, but that doesn't mean I'm not trying to do whatever it takes to be out there. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Allie.
A solid passer and rebounder, but it's really scoring where Middleton shows up big. He can be just relentless on that end of the floor.
McCain with the ball. Defended by Middleton. McCain's shot is off. Middleton against McCain. Pass to Carrington. McCollum feeling it out a bit. 6 to shoot. Now Grimes. Nothing on the board. Here's Lowry. The rebound by Middleton. Wizards trail by 9. Carrington finds McCollum. Over Grimes. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. McCollum's got 7 points.
Phenomenal at realizing when to shoot from that mid-range. And McCollum becoming a master at that mid-range.
A nice shot by McCain. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull up, you know, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's foul number 2 for him. There's 1:59 left here in the second. Now here is Lowry. Embiid inside the line. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Carrington up top, while recovering. There's a good screen. 4 on the clock. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Middleton can't get it to go.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Pass to McCain. Back to George. Offline with his 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And that one drops. Keyshawn George, he's checked in for the Wizards. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Kyle Lowry. And that one misses. So Richard, from title contender to in the lottery. What went wrong for the Sixers last year?
Well, we could start at the top. Joel Embiid's health. He only played in 19 games. Then their young superstar Tyrese Maxey, he missed 30 games. And Paul George, he hyperextended his knee in the preseason and never looked comfortable all year. It was a nightmare year in Philly.
A nice shot by McCain. McCain's got 14.
Wow, he has been unstoppable from outside in the second quarter. The threes are just flowing.
Pass to Coulibaly, a 3-ball. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 8 rebounds in this game. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And there was some power behind that slam by Edgecombe.
And here's McCollum. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so we conclude the first half. 76ers lead by 14. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings.
Taking a look here now at the 76ers. This team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I got to say, they are making it look easy, here in this early part of the season at least. And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the 76ers.
The defense should get a top. They've been getting splashed on all game. And I'm just sitting back watching the show.
And as great as they've been, the show still has a second act. It can all change in a flash.
Can you say splash on TV?
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Down low on the block, it's Coulibaly with Sarr. The wingman, McCollum in Middleton. And it's Carrington in at the point guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Here's Coulibaly. Pass to Sarr. Over George. George with the defensive effort.
I guess we can credit the defense for that one going wide. They did everything they could to influence the shot.
Now McCain. Embiid with a screen on Middleton. Here's McCain. From outside, off the mark. Wizards trail by 14. Here's Carrington. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And the plan going into last season for the Sixers, Richard, was win now around their veterans. But now they have some great younger talent, too.
And with the health of Embiid and Paul George, a change to the younger players is not a bad idea, but it's still a tough decision.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. High post, Embiid working on Sarr. 9 feet out, and it's off the back rim. No good.
And I love how active McCollum is. Superb at drawing contact on the way up.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first. And so McCollum nails both of them. Philadelphia leading by 11. Outside, Maxey. Back to George. It's McCain on the wing. Here's Embiid. And Sarr pulls it down.
Not an ideal start to the second half for them. 0 for 3.
Carrington finds Middleton. Coulibaly with a screen on McCain. Shot clock at 5. Sarr, the pass to Middleton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. 76ers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Sarr against Embiid. Rebounded by the Wizards. Sarr's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Coulibaly. And here's McCollum. He's guarded by Grimes. McCollum kicks to Middleton. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. To the wing right side. 8-pointer by Embiid. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break of mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from McCollum.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Middleton. Last season's performance for him. Last season, put up about 12 points per game, 4 assists and 3 rebounds. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 13. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Maxey. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Wizards trail by 9. Pass to Carrington. Now Sarr, guarded by Embiid. Sarr, the pass to Middleton. Just 5 to shoot. Over McCain. Middleton can't get it to go.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Offensive rebound. Outside for George. The three-pointer, no good.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
That one falls. And that's 13 points for C.J. McCollum.
And just look at those numbers. What can't McCollum do?
Grimes with it. Still yet to score. Pass to Maxey. Outside for George. Plenty of space. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Now here's McCollum. 13 points in the game. Pass to Coulibaly. Drains it from beyond the arc. Coulibaly's got 12.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Here's Maxey. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the 76ers lead by 8.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
McCollum outside. Coulibaly with a screen on Maxey. Here's Carrington. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. He's got 11.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Here's Grimes after the basket by Washington. Pass to Maxey. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. 5th on the list, the 76ers.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Wizards trail by 8. Pass to Sarr. Here's Coulibaly. 12 points for him. Here's Middleton. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And with Joel Embiid, Richard, you worry that injuries have stolen his best years from him.
The 2023 MVP season was magical. You hope he can stay healthy because he is truly a unicorn, just an incredible player. Plus, he's pretty fun off the floor, too. Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
The 76ers leading by 6. Grimes passes to Maxey. Fires the 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Maxey's got 26.
From three-point land, few guys in this league are better than Maxey. You have to run him off that line.
McCollum outside. McCain against Middleton. Over McCain. Again, the Wizards score.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
Here's Maxey. He's got 26. Pass to Embiid. Now, here's Maxey. Defense right on him. Here's McCain. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. McCain's got 16.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here's Carrington. Back to Middleton. Sarr with the screen on McCain. Middleton can't get it to go.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
Keyshawn George, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. Then for the 76ers, Kelly Oubre's checked in for Jared McCain. And it's Edgecombe in for Quentin Grimes. Now, here is George. He's got 15. And Edgecombe gets it to go.
Explosive in that painted area. Edgecombe can just rise above any type of resistance.
Wizards trail by 11. George with the screen on Maxey. It's McCollum on the wing. Pass to Coulibaly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Buries the long-range jumper.
He's not a guy you want to be giving that shot to. The D's got to get up on him.
Over in the corner, Edgecombe. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
George with the screen on Maxey. Outside, George. Back to Carrington. One-on-one fast break. Here's Maxey. Outside for George. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
You want to avoid fouling PG. Career free throw percentage, 85%. That's pretty good, though.
And the 76ers with some changes. Drummond comes in for Joel Embiid, and it's Lowry in for Maxey. And he sinks the second.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
And he nails the third. Here's McCollum. 13 points in the game. Pass to George. Johnson against Lowry. From the stripe. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 7 rebounds in the game. Oubre against McCollum. Here's George. And it's good off the back rim and in. George has got 19 points.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for Washington. 15-point game. Lowry against Johnson. Can they get it? And it's Lowry with the rebound. Philadelphia's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. The Wizards have gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. The 76ers leading by 15. Pass to George. 1:14 left in the third quarter of the game. And it's George again missing. Washington shooting right around 41% from the field in quarter 3. McCollum passes to Champagnie. That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum. McCollum's got 5 assists tonight. Philadelphia shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Now Lowry. He has yet to score. The 3. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. McCollum with the ball. Picked up by Edgecombe. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Chris Middleton's checked in for Washington. Kispert comes in for C.J. McCollum. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Bona's checked in. The 76ers leading by 13. Now here is Lowry. Pass to Bona. Shot clock at 6. Here's Edgecombe. Off target from outside. Johnson kicks to Middleton. There's the 3. No good on that one. And so it's Philadelphia looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We come back right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So on the floor for Philadelphia. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Oubre. And it's Bona in at the power forward. Here's Oubre. Here's Drummond. Yep, that one goes. Drummond's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the 76ers.
And turning down what would have been a tough shot for himself into an easy one for his teammate.
Wizards trail by 15. And here's Middleton. Here's Johnson. Pass to Kispert. Left side, Bagley. Johnson in the corner. Knocks down the 3-ball.
A strong catch and shoot option. Opponents will learn you can't give Johnson those kind of looks.
Maxey against Johnson. Drummond the screen to the middle. Here's Bona. From the arc. Rebound by Kispert. Pass to Bagley. Now here's Johnson for the 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Drummond's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Bona. There's the pick. No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. And it's off from 3-point range.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Another miss by Johnson. The 76ers leading by 12. Fires from deep. And Drummond throws it down.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Kispert. Middleton for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Maxey, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And George kicks to Middleton. Pass to Johnson. Middleton with a screen for Johnson. Back to Middleton from 17 feet out. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Both teams will make substitutions. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
Thank you, Allie.
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
Wizards trail by 14. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. George sets a screen. Here's Kispert. Can't get it to fall.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Maxey passes to Embiid.
Right here.
6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. And Sarr pulls it down. Sarr's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And it's Kispert in the corner. Here's Edgecombe. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Philadelphia.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Now, here is George. Pass to Middleton. Over Oubre. The Wizards with another miss.
Oof, rough game offensively. He's really struggled and really probably why they're trailing.
And the 76ers making a change here. George is checked in. Here's Maxey. And it's Edgecombe, top of the key. Embiid the screen. The 3-ball. Edgecombe, no good.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
Here's George. Middleton left side. Pass to Branham. Outside, George. They could use a bucket, and the 3-ball is good.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. They get it back. Second shot opportunity, and it falls over the rim and in. And the 76ers lead by 16.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Branham, the pass to George. Nice ball movement by Washington. Pass to Branham, and it's Kispert in the corner. Jacks up a 3, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Outside, George. George sets a screen for Maxey. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. Hits the three-point bomb.
Didn't get a 3 in the first half, but now he's on the board with his first triple of the game.
Wizards trail by 19. Sarr with a screen on Maxey. Here's Branham. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
76ers have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Oubre inside the three-point line, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Sarr, the pass to Branham. Kispert on the wing. No good with the wing jumper.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
George finds Embiid. Back to George. And stolen by Sarr. Middleton for three. It's hauled in by George.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Took him no time at all on that one. Maxi's got 32 points.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Washington's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Sarr, the pass to Branham. Sarr with the screen on Maxey. 6 to shoot. This one for three. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough three.
Beyond the arc. Edgecombe, no good. The Wizards shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Pass to Kispert. Now here's Middleton. He's guarded closely. George looking around. Tries it from 19. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Now, here's Maxey. And stolen by Sarr. And here's Kispert from the arc. It's rebounded by Edgecombe.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
Left side, Maxey. Pass to George. 5 on the clock. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Shoots. Offensive rebound. Now Embiid. Another shot. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 6 assists here tonight.
In the mid-range, Embiid is pretty confident. He goes right up and drains that jump shot with ease.
Kispert, no good. The 76ers shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Edgecombe with it, now guarded by Middleton. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And you want to talk about hang time. Edgecombe is still going up while others are coming down.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Tyrese Maxey.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Here's McCollum. After the made shot from Kyle Lowry. In the corner, it's Sarr. To halt the run, score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Well, Sarr continues to develop that three-point shot, hoping to make it a reliable part of his game.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Philadelphia.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Tyrese Maxey.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Middleton. Oubre with the steal. Here's Edgecombe. He's guarded by McCollum. Edgecombe with it. Clock at 6. Outside Lowry. Takes the 3. And Sarr pulls it down. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball. And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Joel, tonight was a statement win. What is it that people should know about this team?
You know, we tough, especially defensively. That's our motto. We want to guard. We want to get stops, and I think we did that pretty well tonight. But you know, we young, we learning every day, and we're gonna be really good.
The more reps, the better, and a lot to look forward to in the future. Thanks, Joel.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Tyrese Maxey.